every anointing, everything given to any man of God will go back to the priest, because the design is that anything that they are not, the Levites are received, the tithes of the church, the tithes of the Israelites, the Levites will receive will go back. The tithe of the tithes will go back to the priest. So it doesn't matter if I fast to receive anointing. It doesn't matter if I sacrifice daily, because to will and to do is from the Lord. Even the grace given to me to even have this ability to fast and to pray and to have this energy was never by my power. It was by the Lord, and it's given to me so that I can benefit the church. And not to be Lord, but to be an example to them. Because mind you, this church that we are, the church that you are over, they are first priest and they are king, and that is your nature. That is what you receive. That's what you are by birth. We are all. Every man that is saved by Jesus Christ, they are priests and they are king. The fivefold office that we receive make us less, make us a slave, make us lesser, not higher, make us lesser than them. Because every Levite will serve a king. Every Levite will serve a priest. So our life is to serve them. Even if I labor for money, or probably I am blessed, I have money, apart probably in ministry or out of ministry, I must give willingly. I must spend it for the church. I must give it to the church. It's not me first, it's the church first and the church last. Because my assignment, my calling, my ministry given to me, the work of my ministry is to minister to the priest, is to minister to the king. So I have no other life. And the king and the priest that God has bestowed, has given to me, they are more important even to the Lord than the Levite. God has the ability to change any Levite. The church will remain, but he can change the Levite as much as he wants, but the church remains. Though the structure of the New Testament church, it has been reversed. We are all king and we are all priests, but some of us are called into the fivefold office so that we can be Levite, to carry the burden of the tabernacle, to carry the burden of the church, so that we can minister unto them. So everything I have, money, anything God will give to any minister, to anyone in the fivefold office, is for the church. God has not blessed anyone for himself. God has not raised any man for himself. God has not prospered or anointed any man for himself. He has given us this for the church. And we live a life of sacrifice, and we live a life of commitment. There's a standard, there's a demand that heaven is demanding from us, and we must meet up to that standard by living our life to satisfy the priest and the king. So we are not to lord over them. No one is called to lord over over the priest or over the sheep. We are called to be an example, to teach them with humility and submission, to teach them with all humility, to give them and show them what Jesus will have done, to reveal the life of Christ to them in a very pure way, in love and in truth. So the standard, the life given to every priest, the life given to every king will be enhanced, where they will be taught, they will know, they will grow in that life. When every Levite understand their office, that their office is to teach, to show, and to admonish the priest. God has given us a lot. God has bestowed grace upon us. God has given us power. God has given us anointing. God has given us money. God has given us things. These things God has given to us was never for us. It's to benefit the church. It's to bless the church. It's to serve the church. Every Levite, every man that is called is a Levite, and the church, they are the priest and the king, and the Levites must live to serve